hello guys, if you want to install Windows OS on AWS cloud, I'm going to tell you the whole procedure to how to install your Windows OS in AWS. So first of all, you have to go to your EC2. What I'm going to tell you is that you I'm going to create a EC2 instance which is Windows OS on AWS. So first of all, you need to go down and you can see launch instance. Just click on launch instance. Let it load. So you have completed your first step choosing AMI. AMI is your image, means when you install your OS in your desktop or laptop, you need bootable DVD. It is just something like that. So now I'm going to Windows, and if you want to install or launch Windows which is free, you can use these two. Look here, free tier eligible. So here you can launch any one of these. So I'm launching this. Let me select it. So I have selected this. So the specification of the instance is it is T2 micro, which is free eligible with 1 CPU, 1 GB memory. And let me go to next step. You don't have to make changes in this. So yeah, so in this page you have to only change it to default in AP South 1A. So here you can see the Mumbai region. You can launch it at anywhere like Virginia and anything, but I'm launching it in Mumbai. So I am going to next step. So the next step is you have to choose the storage. So in Windows, if you want to install Windows, you need 20 to 30 GB space. So I am choosing 30 GB, and 30 GB is free. If you want to use more, you have to pay for it. So let me go to next, and in this you have to name your instance. Just click on this, and I'm giving any random name, Windows default. Just give it any. So I'm giving Windows default. Just and next. So here you have to set up your security, just like firewall. And one thing is that you have to choose RDP. Here RDP is selected by default, but if you want to connect or if you want to launch Windows, you have to use RDP protocol, which is the protocol for Windows. Now if you now just go to review and launch. So this is the specification, and click on launch. Now here you have to choose the key. If you have created some instance, you can use your previous keys, but if you're not, just click on create a new key pair and create your pair name. You can give any name to it. So I am naming it as Windows default, same as we have same as previous. So let me download the key pair. So the key pair is downloaded. Let me launch the instance. So here you can see launch instance. Let me click on this launch instance, and your instance is ready to launch. Yeah, so your instance is launched. Let me go and see. So just click on EC2 and go to running instances. I have launched that instance. So where it is? So yeah, here you can see the Windows default. So we have launched this, and these all I have launched for my work. So just click on this, and here you can see, pull it up. Here you can see the whole detail about this instance, the public IP, private IP, and everything else. So this is all step you need to install the Windows OS in AWS. Now if you want remote access or remote control over this operating system or this instance, so what we have to do is that you have to go, put it down, just go to actions and click on connect. Now just go to RDP client. So if you want remote access control over this operating system, what you need is that you need the IP address, you need the client name or user ID, and you need the password. So this is the username. Let me copy this username and paste it here. So this is my username, and let me go back this, and this is the IP. So there are two IPs, public IP and private IP. So you have to use only public IP, so, and you don't have to use private IP. So just copy public IP and come here and paste it. Now the last thing you need is password. So where you get password, just click on connect and again go to RDP client, and now you have to get password. So here you can see get password, just click on get password, and now for password you have to use the key, which you have downloaded while installation. So just click on browse and choose your key wherever you downloaded it. So I have downloaded here. Let me open this, and yes, just go down and decrypt password. So the key is used for the password. So here you can see the password is come up, and let me copy it and paste it here. So we have got all three things: our username, our IP address, and our password. So now we have to install one more software, which is not more than 15 or 16 KB, which is very small in size. So the software name is RDP desktop connection, which is called RDP client, which is used for the remote access over your Windows operating system, because RDP is the protocol which Windows uses. So we have to download this RDP client. For downloading this, just click on this download remote desktop, and it is downloaded. It is much less than I have told you. It is 107 byte only. So let me open it. So yes, so it has opened. Let me connect. So yeah, so it is by default taken administrator and taken this by default. But if it does not take by default, just go here, just copy your username, copy your public IP, and just like you log in your Facebook and other social networking site, just like that. So it takes my username and IP by default, and I just have to only paste the password. So let me copy the password. So yeah, I've copied the password and let me paste it over here. Okay, paste it and let me log in. It will take a couple of minutes maybe. Let me connect. So you have to click on yes, and it is configuring your remote session. So yes, you have created and launched your Windows instance on AWS. Now you have your remote control and remote access over your AWS Windows operating system. So it will take a couple of minutes. Let's wait for it. It takes some time while setting. So this is your Windows instance which you launched on AWS. So you have all control over it and network and it is asking for your network permission. Just click on yes. So this is your Windows. Now you can work on it. So that's about this video. Thank you.